Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about push-up progressions and how to do a push-up if you have never actually been able to do one before. So what we're going to do and what you're going to want to start off with is something called an incline push-up. Okay, so what you're going to need for that is either something like a bed or a chair or a couch or even just the wall. For right now, let's use this little side table here. All you're going to do is get into push-up position on this couch, or on this side table rather, come down, come up, come down, come up, right? So if you can't do an incline like that, the more inclined the surface is, the easier this is gonna be. So you can actually even walk over to a wall. So obviously there's a door here, so this is not the most ideal place to do this, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'll do it right here, okay? Come down against the wall, right? So that's the most basic form of push-up. Now, the reason why I like that one more than, say, doing it on your knees is because when you are in the incline push-up form, you're actually going to be in the exact same form that you are when you're doing a regular push-up. When you're on your knees, you don't have the full body involved, and so you're not going to be as prepared for doing a regular push-up when it comes to that time. But if you like doing them on your knees, then that's perfectly reasonable as well. Now, when you are able to do 5 or 10 reps on an incline, it's time to start moving down to the next phase of this. The next phase will be coming to a regular push-up. If you can't get a full regular push-up, then you're going to want to do something called an eccentric push-up. An eccentric push-up is going to look like this. So you're going to get into push-up position here, okay, and you're going to very slowly, you're going to count out 3 to 5 seconds all the way down, 2, 3, 4. And then get up, do your next rep. Ready? Cool. So the idea here is that doing an eccentric movement will help you build up the strength in your push-up over time and will eventually pave the way for you to get to a full push-up, which I will show you now. So when you're ready to do your full push-up and you can get about 5 reps of that eccentric style, you're going to want to do a push-up in this format. Ready? So hands should be shoulder width apart. Okay, you can do them wide, and there are push-up variations where you have a more inner grip. But for most push-ups that you're going to see in the workouts that I prescribe, you're going to be doing just regular form push-ups. So for those, you need hands about shoulder width apart, and you're going to want your elbows not to come out wide like this, but to be about 45 degrees away from your body. Okay, so not super in like that, and not super wide like that, but in. Okay, so once you have your arm position correct, you're going to want to focus on pushing through the inner part of your hand. The reason being is that this is going to activate a lot more of your chest muscle and less of your shoulder muscle. So if anybody has shoulder problems or tightness in the shoulders, this is going to be more helpful as far as how to think through how you're doing your push-up form. The last thing to remember is depth. So if you have some push-up bars, that's great. You can get a little bit more range of motion. As you can feel, when you pull your arms back, you can actually feel more of your chest being involved. So you want to get as deep as you can without just laying on the ground. So you want to get about an inch or so above the ground and then come back up. So let's walk through that whole form now. And you're going to keep your glutes activated so that you can keep your core tight and you're not dipping down like this, and you don't want your butt up like this, right? So strong body all the way through, tight core. See where my arms are positioned, pushing through the inner part of the hand, down, up. That's how you progress to a push-up.